Hello, mystery fans. My name is Brian. This is Casper, the host and star of the show.
Yes, yes, I'm a star. I'm a star.
And today we are doing our weekly wrap up as well as books that I plan to read for next week or this week. I read Redemption Road by John Hart. This was probably going to be, as of now, my book of the year. I'm going to have, I don't know, maybe I'll just say book of the month. I know last week it was Aloha Alibi, but this one kind of surpassed it. A definite 5-star read. Kind of a content warning. The book talks about a scene where one of the main character, one of the main characters is female, and she is kind of forced into a situation that usually happens in the marital bed. That's the R word. And that can be hard for some people to read. But Redemption Road follows a host of characters. One of them is a boy who is trying to avenge his mother's death, and the way he thinks he needs to do it is by killing the person who did kill his mother, who happens to be getting out of jail when the story starts. And the other person that we follow is a cop who she is no longer on the force because of certain situations. I don't want to give away too much. Certain circumstances that are in her life, and it's just a real interesting story. This was the book that I stayed up till like 2 a.m. To read. It was that good, at least to me. But yeah, the other book is the Australian Society Bride by Margaret Way. This is Sarah's book club, her author pick for the month, and this was a adorable romantic book. I did enjoy this very much. There is a blackmail into marriage element to it, which I'm told that's kind of normal for some of these older romantic books. And it wasn't like he wasn't forcing her hand against her will. She wanted to get married, but she was kind of like needed that push, and that's kind of why it's blackmail. Yeah, I don't want to say much more on that, but still a adorable little romance book. Not a romantic comedy, but just a romance. So that makes sense. Makes sense. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, rereads. Oh, and then I'm still in between The Underground Railroad by William Still. Still following very different people's stories of escaping to the North. Something that is kind of a hard read, but reading nonfiction, reading stuff that just hurts your heart. It's kind of like working out. I don't want to do it, but my doctor says I have to, and it's good for the body to do it. So it's good for the mind. It's good for the soul to kind of reflect on what people do when others stay silent and things like that. Not going to get too deep in this channel.
What is he talking about?
No, we're about fun here. Oh, reread A Study in Scarlet by Arthur Conan Doyle. And the more I reread Holmes, the more I fall in love with him. Is that weird? Just that first story. Oh my goodness. And if you like a revenge story that's done very, very well and you haven't read it, definitely recommend Scarlet Letter. A Study in Scarlet. Wow. My goodness. Scarlet Letter is a completely different book. A Study in Scarlet. Loved it. Up from Slavery by Booker T. Washington. Nothing new to add to my uh, little nuggets of love. I'm still enjoying this more than Underground Railroad just because I think I'm following one person's journey from being a slave to gaining that freedom and bettering his life. And the forgiveness this man has, it's probably his Christian upbringing. And I'm Christian too, but just the forgiveness that he has is just wow. And then Death by Coffee by Alex Erickson. I enjoyed it, but the cats in here are not very cozy, but not very friendly at all. I know I said the C word. It was a good story, but talking to my friends and reading reviews, Storm mentioned this, that I think she liked the first book, but the character lack of development from further books just is not there. And I don't know. I have so many series on my shelf, and looking at future reads and scores and what people say, I just don't see myself continuing in this series, unfortunately. Chrissy, the main character that we follow, she's just not a very likable character, if that makes sense. She's very nosy, and I know most cozies are, but like she's extremely nosy. We'll leave it at that.
I've been working really hard the past few months on not being such a busybody.
And lastly, I have not finished this book yet, The Poet Empress by Shen. This is a fantasy book. It's pegged as romantasy. I have not gotten too much into romance. In fact, there's some torture scenes in here that are very hard to read for some people. But it's set in China, and these emperors kind of have these powers that allow them to do certain things, and it's just very, very interesting to read, and just a fascinating story. I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm not completely done with it, and this is just a quick wrap up video. I don't want to keep you all here too long. So that is everything. I plan on finishing up The Poet Empress, and then I will continue into kind of retro romance. I believe this should count. Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. I've never read Little Women before, and I've heard good things. So I am going to get into this and just see what it's about. I'm a little tired this week. We've just been kind of busy at work. I'm sorry. But yeah, I used to watch. There's an anime of this book. And I remember watching it at my grandma's house, and it's a Japanese anime. It's still out there. I'll try to, link what it looked like. And I remember it very specifically. Did anyone else remember that? I don't know. But I kind of know the premise, but I've never read the story, so we'll find that. And then because we are a mystery channel, and I have just been so busy with work, I'm going to read. This is another reread. Sue Grafton's B is for Burglar. I can't say the word Burglar. There. This is a unfinished series. Sue Grafton passed away before she could finish Z, but these are still standalone novels, so you don't have to read it. I know Storm is kind of that series must be read in order, and she kind of wants it complete. But I still enjoy the Grafton books. But yeah, I don't plan on doing much more because work has just been exhausting at this point, and I haven't been feeling too well. My back kind of went out on me Tuesday. That's a whole other story that I don't want to share on here, nor do I think you all want to hear about it. But anyways, that's what I plan to read. Just 3 books this week. What about you guys? What are you reading? Please let me know in the comment section down below, and let's have a conversation about books. Until next time.